Musings from the tiny little studio, not on the tiny little Greek island today. I am in the city early morning. I dropped my daughter off at the airport. She's traveling today, and we came down at 4 in the morning. It was great, and now I am at my favorite cafe and having, hello Chu, having my favorite coffee in my favorite cafe. The city is waking up, and I just wanted to check in because it's been a while since a couple of days since I've been able to come and do these morning musings. I am not in the studio. I'm not painting. I have not had the chance to do the lemon challenge in these past 2 days. So I have a few days to make up for that, and I will when I get back to the island in my tiny little studio. I will do a couple of extra paintings or drawings if I can today. I will. I think I'm going back to the island today. We will see. So the thing is, right, when everything gets flustered and you're busy, and hello Blanca. It's late, isn't it there? It's early here, 7:15 in the morning. I'm in the city, traveling, bringing my daughter to the airport, like I mentioned earlier, and waiting for the city to wake up because there's a couple things I need to do. Get some paperwork done that I cannot do on the island, and get some things. Oh, it's only 9/7. Oh, that's right. You're in California, so it's a 10-hour difference. Yeah, well, here's my studio today. Take a look. Cars going. There's my cafe. I am just kind of waiting for the city to wake up so I can go get some things done. And, then go back to the island. Hopefully today we will see. If not, I'll stay with my mom and keep her company for a day. We'll see what happens with that. So I just wanted to check in because I won't be able to come in later on today. And I don't know. So I'm thinking about like creativity, right? How do you stay connected to your creativity when life gets in the way, right? I have not been in my studio. I had this challenge to do paint a lemon every day for 30 days. Oh, that's sweet, Blanca. Yeah, it is a nice place here. So I've been thinking about how do I keep in touch with my creativity? And I've got ways to do that. I think about this kind of thing all the time. Creativity is like my thing. When I'm creative, when I know that I'm in my creative realm, I am very, very, very centered. I I am aware of the things that happen. Like, I have the idea of something that I want to do. Oh, I need to go to this bookstore. Here in Grace, things are difficult, right? You got to go like to a bookstore to get something printed, and then you have to take that and take it to like the post office. If you can find the right post office, that's gonna. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, you get the idea. You have your creativity, and this is not just in the studio. This is every day in everything that we're doing. You have the idea. This is what I want to do. You decide on, you think about it, you work with it, right? You communicate it in some way. You say, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So you've brought it down into the heart area. And then you actually start taking the steps. You get in your car, you put your seatbelt on, and you start going to this place. And then you engage in what it is you have to do, filling out the paperwork, whatever, and then putting it out into the world. Handing over the paperwork, mailing the package, whatever it is that you need to do. And it's this entire process happening all the time. And it's when you get connected to it, you see it everywhere. And then when it's everywhere and you're in your quiet little studio, wherever your studio is, at the corner of your kitchen table, uh, you fall into that in your creative act when you are painting, when you come to that space of trying to put together your painting, right? And it all works in the same way. And you come into contact with that. And then when you come into contact with that, you really understand that everything we do in life is a creative act. So, in fact, everyone, every single one of us on the planet are very creative beings, whether you're into the painting thing or not. And when you get a handle on this whole process of manifestation, because you're manifesting the chore you have to do, washing the dishes, or I don't know, cleaning the car, when you manifest it and it's coming through you, then when you bring it into your creative place in the studio, to your painting, to understanding what's going on in that area, you're able to embrace your creativity. You're able to embrace your creativity much, much more. Where am I from? From the States, the United States. I live in Greece. Uh, so, yeah, on a tiny Greek island. It's quite beautiful. And of course, living in Greece, where you have, like, I mean, you guys, this is a very, it, compared to the States, it's a very chaotic country. There's chaos here. And when you have a little bit of that uncomfortable chaos, like you're driving in the city and you have to be like completely aware. It's not like in the States where you get in your car and you just drive and everything works perfectly, right? Well, not perfectly, but here it's chaotic and you've got to be awake. And even that is a creative process. Even that is something that that sparks the energy and the interest of your daily life. And it's like, oh, you know, it keeps you alive, keeps you awake, moves you beyond your boundaries at times. And that's all really helpful and vital to being a creative human being, not only in your painting studio or your ceramic studio, whatever kind of studio you have, whatever kind of creative endeavor you do, but pushing your boundaries and growing as a human being is the most beautiful part about being in connection with, in contact with the creative community happening within you, within this creative self that you are. When you can begin to understand how the creativity works, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Every single one of us is a creative being. Every single one of us. All right, you guys. So with that, be inspired, be creative, be you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day or evening, whatever. And I will see you all again tomorrow.